Muslims love to claim that they worship Allah alone. Reality, however, proves otherwise. Today I will look at a Muslim apologist who proved it when he showed that Muhammad is the primary focus of worship in Islam. I was shocked when I was pointed to a lecture by Muslim apologist Hamza Sources, where he proved Muslims worship Muhammad, not because of the conclusion, which was already obvious, but because of his own lack of self-awareness when he made the argument. Speaking to a Muslim audience, Sources argued that everyone worships something, whether they realize it or not. To illustrate his point, he talked about how Justin Bieber is treated by some of his fans. In the process, however, he proved that Muslim actions show that Muhammad is their primary object of worship. Don't believe me? Let's take a look.
This is ibadah. This is worship.
Hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Start at the beginning.
We need to make them realize that everyone worships something. Everyone wants to know something, love something, obey something, and direct the acts of worship to something.
So there are 4 ways to worship something: thought, love, obedience, and direct acts of worship.
I am telling you, analyze anyone's life, a mushrik, an atheist, a humanist, anyone. They worship something.
Well, atheists, for example, certainly would say they don't worship anything. So clearly Sources thinks their actions speak louder than their words. But how can we identify what one worships if his words don't matter?
Let me give you a crude example. Justin Bieber, right? How many of these teenage women, and even men, they want to know him the most?
So wanting to know someone the most is a sign of worship. I believe Muhammad had something to say about that. You will not have complete faith till I am dearer to you than your own self. And the Quran agrees. The Prophet is nearer to the believers than themselves.
This is ibadah. This is worship.
Calm down, calm down. One step at a time.
Number 2, they love him the most.
Oh dear. Muslims are commanded to love Muhammad above anything else. The Prophet said, "None of you will have faith till he loves me more than his father, his children, and all mankind."
They'll do anything to see him, to hold his hand, to buy his merchandise, to even catch his sweaty t-shirt.
Sulaim reported that Allah's apostle visited her house, and he sweated profusely, and she collected his sweat and put it in perfume and in bottles. That's pretty disgusting. But I doubt even the most ardent fans of Bieber would go as far as Muhammad's companions went. Whenever Allah's messenger spat, the spittle would fall in the hand of one of them, i.e. the Prophet's companions, and would rub it on his face and skin. The Prophet had a wooden bowl in which he used to urinate. Bara drank from it.
This is ibadah.
Yes.
This is worship.
Yes, but let's keep going.
They obey him.
Allah had something to say about obedience. Obey the messenger. Obey the messenger. Obey the messenger. Etc. Etc.
This is ibadah. This is worship.
Hold on. The Quran has more to say about obedience. They can have no faith until they make thee, Muhammad, judge in all disputes between them, and find in their souls no resistance against thy decisions. The answer of the believers when summoned to Allah and his messenger is, we hear and we obey. And don't even think about questioning Muhammad. Do you desire to question your messenger as Moses was questioned in former time? Whoso exchanges belief for unbelief has surely strayed from the right way.
If he says spinach is good for you, everyone will buy spinach. That's how marketing works.
So, following someone's example is a form of obedience. Verily, in the messenger of Allah ye have a good example. Thus, Muslims are obligated to follow Muhammad's example. But don't take my word for it. Islam QA remarks, "If the Sunnah of the Prophet is clear, then it is not permissible for a Muslim to ignore it."
And they direct acts of worship to him. Like what? You see the girl's diaries. I'm so happy because Justin Bieber's alive. He makes sense of my life.
And who makes sense of the Muslim's life? Surely in this is a message delivered unto a people who serve. We have not sent thee, Muhammad, save as a mercy unto all beings. Follow him, Muhammad, that ye may be guided.
I really want to see him. He's my everything. This is ibadah. This is worship.
The messenger of Allah said, no person believes till I am dearer to him than the members of his household, his wealth, and the whole of mankind. None of you is a believer till I am dearer to him than his child, his father, and the whole of mankind. In other words, Muslims are obligated to worship Muhammad as their everything, or else they aren't even real Muslims.
This is ibadah. This is worship.
Indeed it is. You have proven your case, sir.
Now this is a crude example, but my beloved Ikhwan and Mashayikh, it could be ourselves and our egos.
Could be, and is.
Just reflect on your own lives, brothers, please.
Good advice. Let's hope the Muslims watching take it. Thanks for watching.